Hey, what's going on, everybody? Proverbs Daily with Jeremy, your source of daily proverbs and practical applications, living as a Christian in a post-resurrection world. Today we're on Proverbs chapter 24. You can grab your Bibles, listen along. Either way, we're going to go ahead and get started. Here we go. Do not be envious of evil men, nor desire to be with them, for their heart devises violence, and their lips talk of troublemaking. Through wisdom a house is built, and by understanding it is established. By knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. A wise man is strong, yes, a man of knowledge increases strength. For by wise counsel you will wage your own war, and in a multitude of counselors there is safety. Wisdom is too lofty for a fool, he does not open his mouth in the gate. He who plots to do evil will be called a schemer. The devising of foolishness is sin, and the scoffer is an abomination to men. If you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small. Deliver those who are drawn toward death, and hold back those stumbling to the slaughter. If you say, surely we did not know this, does not he who weighs the hearts consider it? He who keeps your soul, does he not know it? And will he not render to each man according to his deeds? My son, eat honey because it is good, and the honeycomb which is sweet to your taste. So shall the knowledge of wisdom be to your soul. If you have found it, there is a prospect, and your hope will not be cut off. Do not lie in wait, O wicked man, against the dwelling of the righteous. Do not plunder his resting place. For a righteous man may fall 7 times and rise again, but the wicked shall fall by calamity. Do not rejoice when your enemy falls, and do not let your heart be glad when he stumbles, lest the Lord see it, and it displeases him, and he turn away his wrath from him. Do not fret because of evildoers, nor be envious of the wicked, for there will be no prospect for the evil man. The lamp of the wicked will be put out. My son, fear the Lord and the king. Do not associate with those given to change, for their calamity will rise suddenly, and who knows the ruin those two can bring. Further sayings of the wise. These things also belong to the wise. It is not good to show partiality in judgment. He who says to the wicked, you are righteous, him the people will curse. Nations will abhor him. But those who rebuke the wicked will have delight, and a good blessing will come upon them. He who gives a right answer kisses the lips. Prepare your outside work. Make it fit for yourself in the field, and afterward build your house. Do not be a witness against your neighbor without cause, for would you deceive with your lips? Do not say, I will do to him just as he has done to me. I will render to the man according to his work. I went by the field of the lazy man, and by the vineyard of the man devoid of understanding. And there it was, all overgrown with thorns. Its surface was covered with nettles. Its stone wall was broken down. When I saw it, I considered it well. I looked on it and received instruction. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, so shall your poverty come like a prowler, and your need like an armed man. All right, that's Proverbs chapter 24. I've got a few verses underlined, but I'm only gonna go over 3. So verses 17 and 18. Do not rejoice when your enemy falls, and do not let your heart be glad when he stumbles, lest the Lord see it and it displease him, and he turn away his wrath from him. How often do we look at somebody that we consider an enemy, or somebody that maybe stuck in their sin, or maybe experiencing calamity in life or trouble in life, and laugh at them? Or if not laugh at them, but just even that thought of doing the opposite of what Jesus said to do, which is to pray for them. I think it's important to remember it's the wise thing to, only God truly knows those people's circumstance. Only God truly knows what that person is going through or experiencing or has experienced. And I can say firsthand, like, God will be sure to take care of every individual by their own, by wisdom. And it's important to, if your enemy does fall, don't be afraid to help them up. Don't be, and if you're, if it's out of your capacity to physically help them up, pray for them. Intercede on their behalf. Like, God, like, this person troubled me, or this person bothered me, like, but I'm praying for them that they would have a revelation of your son, Jesus, that they would, experience the true love of God. Because otherwise, what happens if God, if the Lord sees it, that, you're laughing at somebody that's, fallen, and that's not what God wanted. God didn't want you to laugh at him. Maybe God wanted you to pray for him in hopes that they turn to the Lord. So yeah, something to think about with those two verses. And then furthermore, verse 29, do not say, I will do to him just as he has done to me. I will render to the man according to his works. Going back to Jesus's teachings, don't repay evil for evil. Turn your other cheek. This is wisdom in its fullness, and it's beautiful. So yeah, something to think about, something to ponder. Hopefully you guys got something out of this, and I will see you guys tomorrow. God bless.